Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Shop My Stash Project Pan video. I am excited to give you the update for this month. So how this project works is I shop my stash, which basically means I go through my collection and pull out a few products that I want to work on for the month and I count usage on them. So I have to use a product at least 5 times before I roll it back into my collection and then pick out a new one for the next project or the next round of this project. And if I don't use something 5 times, then I just keep it in for the next month until I hit the 5 uses on it. And so it's just a good way to work through things in your collection and make sure that you're using them throughout the year, as well as just trying different things together. And it's fun because it's kind of like a usage style project pan, which is why I call it that. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and talk through the products that I picked out to use last month. So a few of these were actually rollovers from the month before and I was able to hit the 5 uses on 3 of them. So let's quickly talk through those. I needed 2 uses on both my Clinique Black Honey, which is this lipstick, and then my Rare Beauty Matte Lip Cream in the shade Brave. And I was able to get 1 use on both of those to hit 5 uses. So I'm able to roll that out. These were like really fun fall shades for me. So I was happy to use them in this project and then be able to roll those out. And then I also needed a couple more uses on my NYX eyeliner in the shade Golden Bronze. I ended up using it 3 more times, which brought my total up to 6. I really like this liner. Again, another perfect fall liner. I'm working on a liner in my regular project pan, so it took me a little bit longer, but this was really fun to use and it made a lot of my eye looks look really pretty. And then I'm also working on a tinted moisturizer in my regular project pan. And so I had rolled in this Makeup Forever HD Skin foundation into this project so that I could have a full coverage option. So I only used it once this past month, so it's only up to a total of 3 uses. So this one is going to stick around and I'm going to keep it in for December, which is fine. I have a lot of things coming up in the month of December that I'm going to probably want a little bit more full coverage for, so that actually works out well. So I'm gonna keep this around, and it definitely hit at least 5 uses, but I'm sure actually it'll probably be more than that. I did hit 5 uses, actually more than 5 uses on a few products too. So my first one is my e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. I use this 9 times. I really like this setting spray. The mist is so fine, obviously by the name, but it's just like puts this like gentle spray mist on your face. It feels so good and it also smells great, and I feel like it sets my makeup pretty well. So I've been really happy with this purchase. It's super affordable. I think it only costs $10, so definitely a plus. And we are like down to here already, so definitely making our way through this one. So like I said, I used that one 9 times and I'm able to roll that out of the project. I also used my Buxom Wonderlust blush in the shade Dolly 5 times. This one was a little tough because I rolled a blush into my regular project pan, so I had gotten to like 3 uses prior to rolling that one into my regular project pan, and so then I had to find 2 more uses to wear this. But this is such a pretty blush, one of my favorites, and in general it wouldn't have been hard to use. It just was a little bit more challenging because I had one in my project pan. I used my MAC Soft and Gentle highlight 9 times as well. I love this highlight. It's just such a perfect highlight for this time of year. It just like adds this like subtle glow to your skin and just looks so beautiful. Like every time I put it on, I'm like impressed by it, and it's just a classic. Like there's a reason that it was a favorite a long time ago and I still love it, and I feel like the pan is slowly expanding too, which is super exciting. So yeah, this is just a good one. And then I also rolled in an eyeshadow from my Jaclyn Hill Morphe Volume 1 palette because I don't have a crease shade in my Pan Those Eyeshadows project right now. So I rolled in this one right here called Silk Cream, and I got 9 uses on that one as well, and definitely starting to see a dip in that one, which is super exciting. And then I have 2 lip products that I rolled in last month. The first being my NYX Fat Lip Drip Oil in the shade Supermodel. I hit 5 uses on this one. Super easy to use. It's just kind of like a lightly tinted lip gloss, lip oil type thing. So I really enjoyed that one. And then I also rolled in my Maybelline lipstick in Siren in Scarlet. And I was thinking that I would wear this a bunch, and honestly I'd only wore it once, and it's today for this video. So this one will be sticking around into December, but again, I think with everything that I have going on and coming up, I think this one hopefully will be pretty easy to use in December with the holidays, and I'll get 4 more uses on it. So that is where we are landing things that are sticking around for next month, like I mentioned, are my Makeup Forever foundation and then this lipstick. So I'm gonna go ahead and put everything else back and we can pick out some new products. All right, time to pick out some new products. So like I said, for base, I'm going to just keep in my Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation because I still need at least 2 more uses on that. And then for lipsticks, I'm working on this one from Maybelline. This one's sticking around. I only have one use on this one, so trying to get 4 more on this. In terms of other lip products, I think I'm going to pick out a gloss. So up here is where I have the most of my glosses. And I think I'm leaning towards one of my more sparkly ones. So either this Patrick Ta one or this one from Il Makiage. But I think I'm going to go with my Il Makiage lip gloss. This was like the collaboration that they did with Carly Bible. This is in the shade Twilight. Normally I don't start with lips, but since we already had one picked out, I figured might as well. I don't need a face powder because I'm working on the Kosas Cloud Set one in my project pan, but I did recently finish my butter bronzer, so I do need a bronzer, and I think I'm actually going to go with this one from Marc Jacobs. I haven't used this one in a while, and I think that one will be good to work on. And then I also need a highlight. So I was just using Soft and Gentle, and I felt like that one was like perfect for this time of year. So I'm thinking, I was either debating between this NARS one, but I think I might go with Champagne Pop just because it's such a classic, and I think it'll look really nice this time of year as well. I'm also going to skip blush because I don't need a blush. I'm working on one in my project pan. I do need a setting spray, so I think I'm gonna go with my Charlotte Tilbury one because I have a lot of things going on, and this one really sets my makeup down, so I think that one will be a no-brainer and easy to use. And then I do want to pick out another eyeshadow. I have this Il Makiage Kathleen Lights eyeshadow palette in my project pan. I'm working on the Dream On shade, which is the purple shade with the usage on it. And a lot of the other shadows really haven't been used much. So I think I'm going to work on this shadow right here called Later Days. Alrighty, this is where we are ending up. Nothing too crazy, but I think trying to keep things minimal right now is in my best interest. So for base, we have the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray and also the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. Hoping to finally be able to roll this one out after 3 months in the project. I have no concern about hitting 5 uses on my setting spray. And then I'm rolling in this Il Makiage eyeshadow right here to be used as my crease shade since I don't have a crease shade in my Pan Those Eyeshadows project, so just trying to get usage, and since this palette is already in that project, it's just kind of easy to pull out and use for that. And then for cheek products, I have a blush in my project pan, so I just pulled in a highlight, so I pulled in my Champagne Pop highlight, hoping to expand that pan, and also I just think this color is perfect for this time of year. And then I also pulled in my Marc Jacobs bronzer. I'm hoping to hit pan on this one at some point, maybe sooner than later, although I can't really tell how much progress I've made on that one, but it kind of looks like I'm starting to have a dip there. We will see. And then in terms of lip products, I just have 2, trying to help myself out yet again. The first is this lipstick from Maybelline. It's a red, and I wore it once this past month with hopes to wear it more, and so I'm thinking December is going to be my month to hit 4 more uses on that one. And then I also wanted a gloss, and again I wanted to keep it more festive, so I pulled this Carly Bible Il Makiage collaboration in the shade Twilight, and this one's just a really sparkly gloss. I absolutely love it. It has actual glitter flecks in it, so I think it's perfect for this time of year. So yeah, this is where we are leaving it. I think this is good and doable for me, and hopefully I can hit 5 uses on all of these before our next check-in. So that is everything that I'm going to be working on for the next month or so. So I hope all of you enjoyed this video, just getting to see what I picked out and what is going to be sticking around from this month. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will talk to you in my next one. Hope all of you are doing well and staying safe. Bye.